Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in a game called Burger Shop 2. I'm Jewel, and as you can see, we're going to go ahead and hop into the story mode. I've already played on it before, but we're going to go back to the beginning and begin there. Appreciate everybody. Hope you've been enjoying all the different gameplay videos. This is the first level. You could also click here to view a story, and you could read through this. It's something about aliens, so I'm not really interested too much. It's just a little cute little story where they're cutting up like you got dumped in a dumpster, you start a diner or whatever. It's just a bunch of silly stuff. And then you jump into here and then you can hit it would say normally just play. If you hadn't done it yet, these stars wouldn't be here obviously. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Right now, my internet's out, so it may take me a little bit to get it back on. And in the meantime, I'm using a hotspot, so I'm playing a game that takes a little less to upload since I'm going to have to use a hotspot. But hopefully, I'll be back up and running soon with the internet and the other videos and everything else. So, appreciate everybody. Hope you all are doing well. We're going to get started. So we're going to hit replay. It's a little tough. It's not tough to begin with, but after you get going, it can be. There is another version of it, but it's a little harder because it doesn't let you do a right click. So basically, you can right click and it'll throw it to them. And that helps a lot. The other game, the first game they made, don't let you do that. That makes the difference where you can actually play the game. Uh, so so if you'll click what they ask for, then right click, it throws it to them. So that's how you can do it pretty good. And then there you go. And then you keep getting different items and people, and you just get all kind of stuff. It tells you BurgerBot says you can tell how patient a customer is based on the length of their patience bar. Then it just shows you how many customers you got, 5 stars, how much money, food sales 25, tips 14, bonuses 100, and 139 total. And this is total because I already did more levels, obviously. So, and it says perfect because we did perfectly. But let's go ahead and hop in and do another one and see what we can do. And it says, this dude is very easygoing. He will eat anything you make for him and will wait patiently while you prepare it. Likes. The dude hasn't met a food he doesn't like. Patience very high. And it just shows you. And if you had more than one of these squares up here, you can click to look at each one and read it. And then you go ahead and hit it. And we'll jump right in. As you see, we got fries. You lift them up, left click. Then you want to make the hamburger, so you just click on it, left click on all the pieces. And you can either bring it down to it, or like I said, hit the right mouse button. Hit the right mouse button over the item that you want to throw. Or if you want, you can drag it down to them, but that takes longer. And then you click with your left mouse button. But it's a pretty good game. It's not that expensive. It's on Steam. Uh, so you want to check it out. I played it on my phone first. Then I saw it was on Steam, and I was like, well, I'll get it for the computer. And it's easier to play on the computer on Burger 2 because of the fact that you can do that. Because otherwise, if you can't do the right mouse click, it's harder to play. You're not going to be able to do good. So that made the difference. If it wasn't for that, I don't know that you could really do very good. And then you just keep doing it. And only what they want. And there you go. And then they move on. Expert tells you totals. Expert tells you about preparing machine items ahead of time can help you serve people more quickly. And then you're ready to go to the next level. Alright, and same thing, it's just talking about this guy. So we're going to go ahead. Now they got an oven here. And you can see I got to grab this. This already cooked. Grab this, the corn, and the roll. Then right click. But this has to be right clicked and it throws it in here. Or you could drag it over there. And then you get a plate, grab it, and then grab the roll and then right click. So I could drag it over and put it in, or I can just hover over it and right click. And then if you want to get the plate, get the plate and the fries he wants, and then hit right mouse button. Then you want to do the same with these. You just get everything you see that they want and right click. So it's a pretty good little game. It's just something to see how good you can do. If you know they're already going to be there on this thing, you know they need to be cooked. So you can go ahead and do that part. whether you know where to put it or not, you know. So that helps. So when you see it, you know that's gonna have to be cooked. You can go ahead and cook it. And then that one's one, and that one is with a roll, and then you know this one's gonna be with a roll. And then there you go. Now it gets really hard. You get a lot more items. You get a lot more stuff to do. It's pretty good. And then later it gets a little crazy because they start making weird combos. Like they make you put everything on there except the hamburger, and it just don't make any sense. Like all the stuff you would put on a burger, like with tomato, lettuce, and this and that, but then they don't put the hamburger meat. But it's just weird. Now these you could left click, then right click, left click, then right click to throw it in here. Then you're gonna grab this, click with the left mouse button, grab butter, right click. You can also grab that and two of them like that, and then right click to throw both of them at the same time. Then you just left click over there, bring it down, or right click. Same thing, right click to throw it, grab the plate, grab the butter, there you go. So it's pretty neat. It gets better because it gets harder. So it just depends on what kind of game, everyone likes. Everybody's different. But it's just something fun to do, just a little different than some of the other games. You already know you got to cook these, so just go on and do it. As soon as these are done, you can go ahead and cook these. Just get one and put on there this time. And then this one is just one. But as you see, it does pretty good. It's not that hard. Works out well. And then you move on. View trophies, high scores, and stats in the Hall of Fame. Which it's not letting me for whatever reason. I guess I don't have any, but I do since I've done all those other levels. But it didn't let me in there, so whatever. So then we move on to the next one. And then you just do it the same way. Now you have drinks, so you do that. You do the burger. You're just left clicking on all that and then right clicking on the ones when you're ready to throw them. And you just get with it. And you'll know that you'll eventually do that one, so you can go ahead and do it. When you know those are the only two options, you can go ahead and make them because you know that's already going to be what they want. Sometimes you can go on and make them anyway. Sometimes you waste food that way, and then you gotta be waiting for more food to come. Just depends on which level you're on. But it's pretty good. Hope everybody's enjoying. Sorry for the delay in the other videos, but it was just nothing I could do. The internet's out, and hopefully I can get it on soon. There we go. If you want, please check out the playlist and help the channel stay afloat while I can't do everyday videos. I'll be doing videos maybe every 3 to 4 days, I guess, depending on what this hotspot lets me do. So if you want to watch the playlist, I got a lot of stuff in the playlist that you can enjoy. I put them in there in order, so it's from episode 1 through whatever it is, however many I did, on each different type of game, pretty much. So check those playlists out, and please watch the videos and enjoy. Alright, let's move on to the next level. And it's the same guy, but he'll start changing to other people soon. Now, as you can see, here we go. Gotta throw that in there. We gotta cook this. We gotta grab that, plate it up, get the roll. Sometimes you get confused and there'll be a different type of bread and you'll put the wrong bread on the plate because soon they'll start having them. So you gotta watch that. And when it makes that noise, you just didn't click on it on the right spot. It's when it makes that noise. So we'll set this here, get a roll. We'll go ahead and swap that out. You can swap them, or we'll throw that in there. We'll throw that in there because we got two. And then this is going to go on here. We can grab a plate, a fry, and a roll. And as you can see, it's pretty interesting. They start having a lot of other different foods. And I'll tell you, this game, with all the foods they start doing, especially some of the breakfast food ones, boy, it makes you hungry. You're like, wow. I mean, it's all kind of stuff they got. So eventually you can start doing pizzas, and it gets harder because you got to do more ingredients. So pretty good little game if you want to check it out. It's not too hard to play. I think it's pretty decent. Have to see what we need to do here. There we go. the little robot will come over here to the right underneath this machine, and then he'll help you sometimes, but he only can help you ever so often. Like, he builds back up as you do people, so he'll help fill orders if you get in a jam. You also can get lollipops to give people at some point. So at some point that's what happens. So as you see, it just keeps moving along. And now we have a new lady, and she's a business lady. Business ladies are very busy with business stuff, but they love to recharge with a quick and tasty meal. Chicken pasta, salmon, and chocolate. Medium patience. Alright. So then you jump back in, and now we have donuts, as you can see, and we're going to throw these in to here, and then we can give this guy his donut. So see, it starts making you hungry. They start adding all these other breakfast foods and other foods that you could do. And you don't have to wait on just the one. You can sidetrack and do somebody else. You don't have to do it in any order. You can just try to pay attention. And you don't have to get the plate first. You can grab the food first, then the plate, however you want to do it. So it's pretty good. Just something different. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and knock them out. Get this. We'll lay that down because we didn't load them in yet. And there we go. You can lay things back up here, and it can come back later if you grab it wrong, or you can throw it in the garbage can up at the top. And then this is the trophies. It says 100 businesswomen, and so this might not be accurate to the first ones, because I have obviously just went back over it. So these are rewards that I've got from going all the way through all that. So, but you move on to the next, and then they have something else. And now they have onion rings, and then you do those, and you can just keep growing, and it gives you ice cream later. It gives you all kind of things. So, and you just keep running through it. Eventually, you'll get curly fries. It'll be right here. You'll get chocolate syrup and all kind of things. But once we get to that level, you'll be able to see some of that. So, and you can see they didn't want that one, so we got to move to the next one. Just some little interesting game, just something to kill some time, a few minutes with. It's not necessarily one of those big games like a simulator game. It's just something simple to play, for a little bit, just to kill some time or relax for a minute. There we go. It's about this. You're trying to get the speed going, like you're trying to really get going. So you know that you got to do the burger. Now you got to do. See, now we wasted these, probably, most likely, unless somebody pops in. Those were wasted. So, but that's why sometimes you don't want to fill it. But sometimes you have to. You have to load everything up, or you'll never get anywhere. It says get an average of 4-star service to earn an expert rating. And of course we did perfect, so it's happy. And then we move on. And it looks like they just, I don't know if they gave us something different or what. Let's see what they ended up with. Sometimes they give you new items, sometimes they don't right away. You just gotta keep going and seeing. And we need a roll and a drink. And then you can left click on here and then right click to just fill it, and then drop another one. So that's how you do that. Right click that, grab that, right click, left click, then right click it, grab this and a plate. Now there's the bot. See the bot? I'll do it this time so you can see. Drag it to her, and he fed her. So if you get in a jam, use your robot so you can get back on course. And then we'll do these and these, which is pretty good. It moves along pretty quickly. But we probably ain't gonna do a ton more. We're gonna do a couple more levels, then we'll do another episode at another time. I guess we'll try to get to there maybe. Maybe not. We'll see how long it takes. See, now we have a new man. This chap is old-fashioned and prefers to see a menu before he orders. Just give him his menu and he won't make trouble. Anything that is on the menu he likes. Medium patience. Alright, so basically here's a menu. These are the menus. You just click on it to give him his menu. And then he's happy. And then we're just going to get these waffles. Now we're going to throw him his menu while we get these waffles ready for this lady. And he wants a menu, so we'll throw him one. He wants bacon and 2 eggs. Yummy. They're making you hungry for some good food. Just a bacon and a donut. Could throw this guy this menu. Grab these waffles. As you can see, it's pretty interesting. Grab one waffle, throw it over there. You can get a good rhythm once you learn a little about it. You're not going to go this fast at first. You got to get a rhythm. You got to get used to the controllers, you know. You pretty much know he's going to want a donut and a waffle. We need to go ahead and cook that waffle. Whoa, we're missing a waffle. Oh, it's already there. I see it. We already had one over there. So sometimes you know what they're probably going to order. And there we go. Alright. It says, feel free to throw stuff in the recycling bin if you mess up. You won't be penalized. So basically that's that little area. It's a little trash can here. And I think I've already showed y'all, but we'll show you. You throw it in there. Alright. And then we'll hurry up and try to finish up a little bit more. And then we'll call it an episode for now. Don't want to make it too long. Just a little something to show you. A little something to update you. There we go. Give him his stuff before he throws a fit. He might throw a cane at us. Alright, get our burger. Get the burger. Now we have curly fries, as you see. And we get those. Throw them out there. Throw that out there. Throw that out there. Give him a menu. Throw that. And now we need these onion rings. Curly fries. A burger. You can kind of just look around and grab whatever you... Just look down there and start making the easiest thing. And then go in that order, or just knock one person out at a time. It really just depends on each person, how they choose to play. Everybody's a little different when they play these games. I'm just kind of all over the place. I just pick whatever I see next and look down, and there's something, I grab it. No necessarily specific order. There we go. Alright, we're almost done. Let's see if we can get on through this to the end. Customers get happier when you serve them with an item. Excuse me. Alright, off we go to the next one. Alright, now we have the pie. So I'm assuming that's like a cherry pie or something. Now we have a chocolate looking up. Accidentally grabbed that. Chocolate cake. You can set it down right there if you accidentally grab something, or just throw it away. If it's in the way, it's a problem, throw it away. Don't hang on to it. And I see there's a roll, so we're going to grab this. And there we go. We're going to throw that in there and cook it up. Now we've got that. Grab this pie. Sometimes I pick off the easy things, then I grab the meat stuff. Or I'll go ahead and throw the meat in to cook while I pick off the drinks and the cakes. Get the menus, always throw them on out. Get that cooking. And get another menu. Pie. So, you know, you can get the hang of it pretty quick. It's not too bad. And then we know that needs cooking. We know this is going to be a pie soon. So we can throw this drink to somebody. Throw that. Throw a menu. Get this drink loaded up because we know it's going to be one. And we're pretty sure this is what's going to be. So then you can just grab them. And you're done with that. So it moves along pretty quickly after you get the hang of it. It says you can right-click to deliver food to customers, which that's what I've been saying. So, and we're going to try to get to here as quick as possible, and then we'll end it. Alright, we'll move along. Alright, I got to get these things in there to cook. Try to move a little quicker. You're gonna see how good or bad I can do. There we go. The quicker we get them in there, the better. Let's get some orange juice or whatever that is. Get these donuts out. Get this out. Get these cooking. Get the donut out. Get a donut out. We can grab 2 of these and come back and throw them in at the same time. Get the donut out. Get that. Get the drink out. Get the egg. Get the egg. Get the donut. Fill up the drink. As you can see, it's pretty wild once you get really flying at it. You're not going to do that good the very first try if you don't know the buttons. You're going to be a little slower, so don't feel frustrated. It takes a little practice. And then you move on. Perfect. Everybody's happy. It says swap an empty container with a full container on a machine to save time. And I have showed that when I put the drink up there, when I have a cup. Like I put a drink, then I have another cup, or I put a fry, and then I have another fry and stick it in the same spot. But you can just move right along pretty quickly. Now that's a mistake, and there's not going to be any double burgers, so we're going to throw it away. They will pop out more food for you, so don't panic. They will throw it out there for you if you mess up. So they will throw more. They won't give you, like, suddenly you're out of the food that you need. So, like that. You click that, let go, throw it. Click this one up there, and then you throw it. And then we're just going to get these. We got to get the fries and the burger. Oops, we did that one wrong. They threw me 2 more burgers. And there we go. Throw this down. And we're almost there. We'll just wait for a second. Throw this drink up there. Do a burger. Do a burger. And we are done with that. Alright, so we're almost done. We kind of slowed up a little, so it showed that we didn't do as good. It says you can hit the space bar to pause it. And then we have a new person. Here's the new person. The mime has a hard time deciding what to eat, so he copies the order of the person before him, what other people are eating. High patience. Alright. So now we have what looks like a lime pie or something. I don't know. And we'll just throw them their pies. Get the pies. Those are easier to do. The cakes are easy to do as well. The lasagna is pretty easy. The stuff you have to cook, and you'll start having to cook a lot of crazy things. It gets a little harder. And he copied their order. So just going to give him what he needs. And there's another one. Copying his order. I think that's silly. It's cute. I mean, it's something different. Oh, I'm forgetting to give it to him. I was trying to click on the menu, his menu, instead of giving him the menu. When you right click it, they're going to throw it to the person that is the next or the most important one to be throwing it to. Like the one that's needed the most. So, and we need a roll, need a cake, need a menu, and we need the lasagna and a... See, these are 2 different rolls, so you got to watch out for that. You'll grab the wrong one sometimes, and then you got to throw it away and all that. Throw that to cook. Get the cake out. I usually get them out first. It's easier. And grab these drinks. We're almost done. And we'll grab that. And we need this little green thing. There we go, because it wouldn't let me give it to them. We need to cook that. We need to make this. And we obviously know that's all going to go together, so we just go to town. And there you go. So, and you can see some of them didn't do as good. It says you can right click to send food to the oven, toaster, or pot. So this means from the table you click it. Alright, so they already showed us, and you can click here that this is what it would show after we finished all those up to there. And this, if you want to pause it, you can. I'm not going to read all of it. But you just go through and you can see all the things they say. They show you different things, tell you a little story. And then you just go to the next thing. But we're going to go ahead and call that episode here, and we'll continue on maybe on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to have the Wi-Fi or internet going again as soon as possible. But in the meantime, please check out the playlist that I already have, and I should be posting hopefully something every 3 or 4 days with the hotspot if I can. It won't be any big like ranch sim videos right now, but it will be like stuff like this or Giants editor stuff. So hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.